Oh yeah, good job.
There you go. Got him. Wow, that's a trophy. Oh, there you go.
Nice job, you two. Lips tight. There we go. Whoa.
The ultimate fishing experience is brought to you by Lund Boats. This week on the ultimate fishing experience, versatility is the key to consistent fishing success. Among the biggest quandaries anglers face is, how long do you stick with a pattern that isn't producing the desired results? And if plan A doesn't pan out, are you prepared to go with plan B or C? True versatility involves more than owning tackle boxes filled with lures. It's understanding fish's seasonal movements and how environmental conditions and forage availability may affect fish's willingness to bite. And being willing and able to adjust to these factors, even if it means switching from your intended target species to another that's easier to catch.
Yeah, buddy. Oh, it just never gets old, I tell you that.
Few anglers appreciate and implement versatility more than guides. After all, if their guests aren't getting bit, unhappy clients can make for a long day on the water. And that's why great guides are prepared to do anything and everything necessary to locate active biters and put fish on the line.
Persistence and patience pays off, you know.
Let's join veteran fishing guide Tony Roach and outdoor writer Cory Schmidt, showing us how every day on the water is a process of elimination designed to bend rods and generate excitement.
Yeah, buddy. It's always fun to get a double. Smallmouth on top water.
So it's time to fill the boat with rods, organize your tackle options, and adapt to the conditions for angling success.
Oh, did not need to give that one time, Cory. Ooh, another nice one. The little time we have fished, we've been putting them in the boat, man. Oh, there, he just rolled on it, man. A great day.
Best of both worlds, man.
Absolutely. Hey, I spend a lot of time guiding, but guess what I do on my day off? Let's go fishing. You know, I make my living guiding on big waters such as Mille Lacs, Leech, Winnebagosh. You know, but I fish a lot of small lakes as well. I fish a lot of different species, whether it's crappies or bass or pike. And when I get a day off, I like to spend time looking for fish, fishing in different areas, fishing different techniques, because I don't get a lot of days to do so. And when I get an opportunity to do it, I jump on it. As the season progresses, the fish patterns change, movements change. We get bug hatches. Bait fish are moving in and out of the shoreline breaks, in and out of mid-lake structures, even out to the basin. And so even on a day off, I've got to spend time looking for fish. It's nice to have a day off just to spend time looking and go out fishing and catch fish and pattern fish in different areas of the lake, so I'm always on the best bite. So I'm going to spend time today just doing that, fishing with Cory Schmidt, trying to look for fish and stay on top of those fish as the season progresses here.
All right, man, let's roll.
Hop in.
I'm ready. Let's go set some hooks.
Yeah, let's run out to the mud, see if we can't get a few walleyes, and then once we get the walleyes dialed in, maybe we can go find some smallmouth.
I like that. Two-tiered approach, a little bit of everything today. It sounds good.
Absolutely. You know, I've spent a lot of time out here this year, and you know, I don't assume I know where the fish are going to be at. For example, you know, I've been just pounding them 2 miles from here, and Cory and I, of course, first spot we went there and graphed all around on the same locations that I was absolutely drilling fish. void of fish. There wasn't one single walleye on those spots. Moved over locations a little bit, kind of played the wind, started on the windy side, and lo and behold, found pods of fish just strung out along this structure. Don't worry about fishing until you find them. That's the key part of any fishing situation, but especially here in Mille Lacs when you're looking for walleyes. Whoa, look at them right there. Just
Holy
stacked. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah. Wow. Talk about dropping in and being right on the spot. That's why it pays off to look for fish before you decide to fish. Man, I literally dropped in. Look at, I still got my finger on the line. That thing just smoked it. Oh man. Well, I've got a few good starting points anyway for a day off looking for fish.
Yeah, looks like a good one there, huh?
Oh yeah, she's really digging.
What do you got?
See if she'll come up here. Oh yeah, nice looking fish.
All right.
Yeah, beauty.
Beauty, Tony.
Persistence and patience pays off, you know. And I tell you what, the little time we have fish, we've been putting them in the boat, man. Nice looking walleye.
Good job.
Closed captioning brought to you by Mercury Marine, #1 on the water.
You know, Cory and I are pulling live bait rigs today, and really I let the fish tell me how I want to fish. You know, obviously if they're tight to the bottom and in groups along the edge, you know, we can live bait rig like we're doing today. However, if I'm seeing fish and they're up and suspended and all over in the water column and not really relating to structure, you know, trolling's probably my best option. If they're really scattered out but they're on the edge, then maybe pulling blades is a great option. But let the fish tell you how to catch them. That's always been my best policy. I've never went into a fishing situation, even day to day, where I said, you know what, today I'm gonna pull live bait rigs. I might go in with the idea of how I'm gonna fish, but I let the fish tell me how I'm gonna fish. There's one. There he is. Oh, did not need to give that one time, Cory. Wow, he just globbed right onto it. Look at the fish here again. Oh, man. I love it when a plan comes together, especially on a day off. You get nice weather, the walleyes are biting. Finding them in all sorts of different locations here. Got some great spots to sit on and crush the fish. Here he comes, Cory. Looks like another decent fish. Ooh, another nice one.
Oh, I got a bite. Get a bite of my rod.
There he is. You got a bite going?
I think so, I did.
Hear your rod jiggling? Big, long, skinny guy, but I'll take it. Nice looking fish. Let's get this girl back in the water. Well, that's the third fish on a leech. Cory's been using a crawler, I've been using a leech. We're using live bait rigs. Obviously, Cory's quickly clambering over the leeches right now. He knows that we've got to switch it up.
The deal is that Cory hasn't had a bite, so he's going to do anything he can to get bit.
And who knows, maybe this afternoon when the wind dies, they'll be back on the crawlers, but this morning, definitely 3 quick fish in a row on a leech. Time to mix it up a little bit. Cory's going to throw a leech on.
Yeah, I mean, when you're on the water every day like Tony is, I mean, you definitely want to listen to your guide, and there's no question they're going on leeches right now a little bit better, so time to switch over to a big jumbo.
Cory and I found a lot of fish kind of strung out along this edge, and rather than always just trying to back troll or just drifting, you know, I like to use the wind to my advantage. Like today we're just kind of slip drifting along this edge. It's really nice, the wind's kind of sucking us in. Using the trolling motor or the big motor to just drive us right down that edge so I can really control exactly where I'm at. Maintaining that speed, you know, right now we're trying to keep that 0.5, 0.6, 0.7 miles an hour. And when you can slide drift like this, it really helps with maintaining that speed and boat position.
Yeah.
All right, Cory.
On the board.
Man, we swung around right back over those fish. They're sitting right on the point, that same point we've been working back and forth on.
That was a no doubter there, huh?
Love to see that rod bend, Cory.
You never get tired of it, I tell you. He's hanging down pretty good. There's the sinker. Whoop, there she is. Man, this boat is so nice to fish up. Oh, no!
I had that fish in the net.
Oh.
That was an 18-incher.
Beep, 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 beep. All we're doing today is just basic live bait rigging for walleyes. Simple, but man, deadly. And what we're doing, one of the keys is to stay straight vertical below the boat. And we're using these 1.5 ounce bottom bouncers today. A bead to protect the knot, swivel, and then simply a 7, you know, some people go all the way up to 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 feet of mono or fluorocarbon. And then just a plain, this is a number 2 hook here, but you can do a number 4 if you want to, and a ribbon leech. Let the leech do the work for you. Boom, you're gonna catch all kinds of walleyes doing this. We're gonna get back down there.
This year I'm running the big 208 glass tiller boat. And what I like about it is I can run this big 200 horse Verado with a hydraulic steering big tiller handle. It's so nice, it's great. Gets this big boat up on plane, even with clients, full live wells. What I also like about it is I've got an RPM gauge, so I can dial down my RPMs, so whether I'm back trolling or forward trolling with lead core and boards, I can dial my speed right in. Another great feature is the trim switch on the end of the handle. With the touch of my thumb, I can adjust the trim up and down. And then lastly are these SmartCraft gauges. They're great. They tell you everything that's going on with your motor, whether it's percentage of gas left to RPM to speed. Just a great thing to have on this boat. Even though I run a tiller, I can still run with the big boys.
Ooh. All right. Sinker. Was a no doubter.
Just slammed it
I like
on.
no doubters.
Well, not a giant, but a decent fish.
Oh yeah. Good Mille Lacs walleye. Whoa.
Ooh, he's
Decided
mad.
to eat like
He's
the net.
mad yet.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh.
another Walter.
Another walleye, good one. I tell you what, Tony, this is just sure been fun fishing these Mille Lacs walleyes, but there's another fish in this lake, isn't there?
Yeah, smallmouth bass. Hey, stay tuned. We're gonna switch gears and go try for some smallmouth action. You know, we caught plenty of walleyes this morning. We patterned those fish. Obviously, you know, there's a lot of fish that are in transition right now. We're having some bug hatches, some mayfly hatches. And when that occurs, you know, the fish patterns change. No different than the walleyes, the smallmouth bass. You know, the bass patterns are changing. We're starting with topwaters. I'm working a popper. Cory's got a skitter walk. We're fishing a little bit of topwater right now just because we're having bug hatches and it's post-spawn. We may switch to something else later. But we're just trying to get that pattern nailed down because I get a lot of clients from out of state and all over the place that come to Mille Lacs strictly for those giant smallmouth bass. Yeah, buddy. You don't have a pulse if you don't like catching smallmouth on topwater. Oh, I don't think it's a pig, but unbelievable. Just erupted on that bait. Hit it on the paws, Cory.
Good one?
Yet not a bad fish.
Yeah.
That's what I like about fishing those poppers is sit, pause, you know, even if they're not absolutely going nuts on topwater, with those poppers, you leave it on the pause, they're gonna hit it.
Oh.
Quick release, I like it.
Look out. There we go. Oh, that's awesome. It's so fun. Nothing like fishing smallies on top. Oh, is there another one with him? Oh, just an average one, huh? All right, I'll just whip him in here. Whew. Loaded with hooks, though. Let's see here.
Yeah, buddy. Oh, it just never gets old, I tell you that. Oh,
Ooh.
he's angry fish. He thought he had a free yellow perch skitter pop dinner.
All right. All right, that was fun. Bigger one time.
You know you're catching big bronzebacks when you got to chase them with the trolling motor. Ooh, nice fish, Cory.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Awesome.
They just don't quit. Well, not a bad fish, Cory.
Good one. Good job, dude.
We've literally been fishing for about 15 minutes. And boom, we're already into them. And that's what's nice about this big Lund. You know, even though it's a tiller boat, it's set up, I can fish all sorts of different ways, whether I'm walleye fishing from the back, whether I'm steering that bow mount, fishing multi-species. I absolutely love this boat. Big open floor plan. Cory and I are pitching topwaters. We're not in the way of each other. It's just phenomenal. Get this girl back in. Nice fish. Man, I love hitting them on topwater.
Man, the versatility of this boat is awesome. It's awfully nice of Tony to let me fish in the front of this boat. I'll take that.
You know, I'm actually able to run this great big boat with a remote control. I'm running the Trova right now. I can adjust my speed, my turns, allow my clients to stay up on that great big casting deck while I sit back here, catching fish all around.
Come on. There we go. Oh, another little one.
Oh, double.
Fun.
That one's a little better.
All right.
Double anyway.
You got one too?
I don't think
All
they're
right.
giants, but
We hit the spot.
it's always fun to get a double.
Double header topwater bite? Huh? Can't complain about that.
Well, not giants, but again, man, these fish don't quit.
That's a pliers fish there.
Get this guy off. Try to get back in there before Cory does. Huh, little guy. Oh, one just rolled on it. Oh, there he is. Oh, missed it. Oh, there he is. Got him. Came back for more, man. Oh, look at that. He just inhaled it too. Oh, that fish came up 3 times. That's what's exciting about topwater, I tell you that. Unbelievable, Cory. If that doesn't get your heart pumping, man.
I saw him eat it. That was cool. He
Hey.
did too. He ate it.
He wanted that bait.
Yep.
Look at that. Inhaled it backwards. This girl in the boat. Wow. Look at that. Sideways. That's something else. That right there. Of all the fish we caught today, Cory, I tell you what, I could end on that and go home and be a happy man. I mean, just to see that fish explode a couple times just gets your heart racing.
What Tony and I are doing here on fishing these topwater baits is we're fishing prop baits and poppers, a little bit of walking baits like skitter walks, but I'm using just light casting tackle with braid, about 15-pound braid. Tony's using spinning tackle, getting a little bit more distance, and just working the baits, just giving a little bit of commotion in the water, and pretty simple. We're just changing up depending on the conditions, depending on the wind, and each spot's a little different, but they're on these top waters right now.
Man, it's so nice to be able to hold so many different rods, from walleye rods with different techniques to bass rods, so we don't have to sit and retie all the time. We've got everything pre-rigged. It's so helpful, especially out here with the changing conditions.
Oh,
There, he just rolled on it, man.
Ooh, that's a big one.
Ooh,
isn't
it's
it?
pig too.
Yeah.
God, he just rolled on it. Oh, he's angry.
Called your shot there.
Oh man,
You actually stole my fish. Is what
that's
happened.
unbelievable. Might need a net on this
Ooh,
one, Cory. He's
really,
kind of,
really tweaked, isn't it?
yeah, he's kind of cooked weird. Oh, that's funny. Nice fish.
Yeah.
Not an absolute pig, but I tell you what, look at that.
Look at the crayfish.
Spitting up crayfish,
Yeah.
rolling on baits. Ah, gosh, it just doesn't get much better.
Yeah.
Oh, he's still mad. Look at that.
We've kind of done a little bit of everything today, man. Nice walleyes, smallmouth on top water in the same day. Huh?
What a fun day. Unbelievable day. You know, we're able to do it. Fit all the rods in the rod holder. I mean, you can fish multiple ways for multiple species. Just having a blast. Tons of open room in this floor plan. Man, what a great day.
Best of both worlds, man.
Absolutely. Hey, Cory, had a blast fishing with you, man. You know, went out this morning, caught a bunch of walleyes, and we got some bass on top water. You know, beautiful day to be out on the boat. You know, once again, it just shows how versatile this boat actually is. You know, it is a tiller boat, but guess what? We can bass fish out of it. You can walleye fish. You can fish a lot of different techniques. And best of all, I got to fish with my good buddy, Cory.
It was fun, man. I enjoyed it. Thank you, Tony.
Thanks for joining us. If you'd like more information, check out lundboats.com or these other online outlets.